Okay, so on page 5, I'm going to plot this first point first, 1 and 2. And then I want you guys to give me 2 points with a slope of 4 or 5. So we just did an example. Okay, so remember, go up the elevator and then 5 doors to the right. So rise. My rise is 4. My run is 5. Okay, so give me 2 points. 2 other points. Okay, Sam. Yep. And then over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what's the coordinate of this point? Not quite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Is it 7, 6? Okay, 1 and 2, yeah. Yeah. So what's the coordinate of this point? Yeah. 6, 6. Right. Okay, what's another point? Nicholas? Okay, let's see. So remember, we can go down 4 and over 5 to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we know the direction of the line. So we can go this way as well. And sorry, Nicola, what did you say? Negative 4. Not 4. Each box is 1. So negative 4, negative 2. Okay. And when we connect that line, those dots, here's our line. Okay. Now taking a look at this. So we found our 2 points, but we haven't answered the question. The question was, what is the value of k in each question? So in this case, what's the value of k? K equals, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to look for the y value of this point, of point B. So it has an x value of negative 4. Charles? The second point we made. So in this case, k equals negative 2. Because I don't want this point. I want this point. That's because they told you what the x value is. They told you the x value of that point is negative 4. So that means I want this point, negative 4, negative 2. Okay, so the previous example, I gave you guys the choice. I just said any 2 points, any 3 points. But this time, I'm saying I want this point in particular. Okay, let's try this one. I want you guys to try this one. Again, starting at point 1 and 2. So this is my point A. This time I have a slope of 2. So give me 3 points. Give me 3 other points with a slope of 2. It's just a variable. So they want you to solve for k. So what does k represent? So in this situation, k represents negative 2. The unknown value. Okay. So I want 3 other points. Okay, I love Sam's participation today, but I want more people's participations as well. And I also love Nicolin's participation. But other than Sam and Nicolin, I want to make sure you guys know how to do the other points too. Okay, we're back. Okay, can you tell me 3 other points from this? Good. Good. Yep. Good. So this point is 2, 4. What about this point? 6. Good. Okay. I want more points. So I can go down 2 over 1 this way. Good. I could. Okay. So, see? Rudrash was smart there. I could keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, but that takes a while because I know I want the point over here. I want the point that's over here. So what he said, yeah. So he says, why can we just extend the line so that it's so that we can read it off? Yeah, we could. All right. Extend it quite a bit. Okay, so we want the point that has an x value of -4. So this is -4 over here. So we want this point. Okay, what is the coordinate of that point? -4 and what? Respond? 2, 4, 6. Looks like it's -8. That's right. Good job. So in this case, k equals -8. Yeah. Using the formula, later on you can do it mathematically, but you have to first build the equation of the line and then substitute. It is a lot more work. Graphing is the easiest way, but it's but that's also because these are nice numbers. Okay. Eventually you can do mathematically. Yeah, so that's very good thinking, but eventually we will know how to do it mathematically. Right now we're not there yet. Okay. This next one. Okay. What about this one? So m equals 0. What type of line do we say it's going to form? Tell us, what will my line look like? Sorry? Horizontal. Excellent. So I know I'm going to get a horizontal line because slope is 0. So, Rudrash, this is a tricky question. So we said because the slope of 0 is a horizontal line. So what is the coordinate of this point then? When x is -4. Negative, -4, -4. 1, 2, 3. -4 and 2. That's right. Okay, so k equals 2. Yeah. Oh, because yeah. Okay, one last one. This is the $1,000,000 question. All right, let's see who will get this one. M equals undefined. What type of line? Sydney? Vertical. So I know how to draw this line. It looks like this. Okay. So what is the value of k? What? Yeah. So that's why I said this is the $1,000,000 question.
But it doesn't cross. It's always undefined.
Why?
Because it doesn't
It doesn't get there. Your line doesn't get there. Right? Your line, as we said, is vertical. There's no point over here. So k does not exist. Or there's no such value. Good job. Yay, you guys got that $1 million question. Okay. You guys are understanding this really well. And remember, I recorded this. So if this is confusing for some people, you can always rewatch this last 10 minutes. Okay, put me on like fast forward and then you can hear it in 5 minutes. All right, let's do two quick word problems right here. Sarah is on the soccer team and runs every morning before school. One day she ran 5 kilometers in 20 minutes. Calculate the rate of change of Sarah's distance from her starting point. All right, so how do we calculate speed? We rush distance over time. So we want to do distance divided by time. So what's my distance? 10? 5 kilometers. And how long did that take? 20 minutes. Okay, so if I were to divide that, I'll get 0.25. What's my unit? Yeah, kilometers per minute. Good job. Okay, not just kilometer, not just minute, but remember it's a unit rate, so it's kilometer per minute. Okay, graph Sarah's distance. It relates to time. Okay, so let's graph this. Okay, can you have negative speed? No, it doesn't make sense to have negative speed. So that's why I'm gonna have a graph like this. What goes on my what goes on my x-axis? Which is independent, which is time. Good. Okay. What number is this right here? 0, 0. Right. Okay. So time, I'm gonna do like maybe every 10 minute, 20 minute, 30 minute, 40 minute. Okay. So if this is time, this is, what's my y? Distance. Yep. Okay. So a good scale to go up by could be 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20 kilometers, like this. Okay. So at the beginning, her speed, her time is just 0, 0 because I didn't start running. Okay. After 20 minutes, I did 5 kilometers. And so after 40 minutes, how long have I run? How far have I run? 10. Yeah. And there you go. And there's my line. Oops, sorry, I kind of missed that point. Okay. And if you're thinking about rise over run, all right, rise over run. But wait a minute, I didn't go up 5 boxes. Why did I just go up 1 box? Yeah. The scale. Excellent. My scale right here, I said each box is 5. So be very careful. This is another common mistake on the test people do. They just count boxes all the time. It goes by the scale. So if your scale is by 5s, then you just go up 1 box. And then here, I can see that my scale is going by 5s again. So then that's why I went over 4 boxes. Okay, always go by the scale, not the box. Scale. Okay, and so what is my rate of change representing right here? What's another word for rate of change here? Yeah, speed. Excellent. Okay, so this is another like key point. So in this case, In this case, rate of change is speed. All right. They like asking this question on EQAO. So that's why I put a star. Okay. So can you guys take 30 seconds to try example 2 after this last example? Take 30 seconds, try this question. The graph shows the volume of gas remaining in the car's tank. So that's 0.65, and the other point is 505. Oh, Nicolene, you know it already? All right, give people another 15 seconds to try to figure this out. All right, so again, going by your scale. So look at the scale on the graph. Okay, it's a rise over run. So from 65 down to 5 right here. What's my rise? Nicolene? From 65 to 5, negative 60. Good. And because, see, I know the direction of the line, I know it's negative. And then from 0 to this point, what's my run? Yep. 500. So when you divide it out, negative 60 divided by 500, negative 0.12. Okay, and what's my unit right here? Okay. Rise over run. Take a look at these units right here. Is it liters per kilometer or kilometers per liter? Yeah. Liters per kilometers. Remember, rise over run. So liters per kilometer. So what did we just calculate? What is this rate of change? Right, the fuel consumption rate. Okay, so in this case, the rate of change is fuel consumption, consumption rate. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we're done. We did 2 lessons in 1 today. On YouTube, I will upload both videos. So the first one and the second one. So tonight's homework. Okay, so tonight's homework will be page 2 and 3. And then tomorrow's homework will be 7 and 8. For both sections, I have challenge questions. All right. Again, the challenge questions is if you want to challenge yourself. If you don't want to challenge yourself, don't stress over it. All right, because those are harder questions. Okay, so I'll write this out. So today, page 2 and 3, and then tomorrow, page 7 and 8. Okay,